A couple of ragtag rockers named Phil and Hammer are all about two things: heavy metal and party. The two teenagers live the party lifestyle, Phil being the drummer in one of the hottest metal bands in town, while Hammer is an aspiring lyricist. Both are just looking for their big break. The duo's lives change forever when an opportunity of a lifetime presents itself in the form of a battle of the bands. The prize being a record deal and a tour with the legendary metal band Strychnine. Their purpose in life was never to simply sludge it out in local dive bars and backyard parties for the rest of their lives. They wanted it all. Winning the battle of the bands would get them one step closer to realizing their dream. Once the two have their eyes on the prize, they go on a streak of shenanigans, getting a taste of the rockstar lifestyle by renting a limo and rocking and partying all night long. Threatening to knock them out of the #1 spot is Phil's nemesis Damien, frontman for the Persuaders. While the dudes navigate the local scene and all its distractions, they also contend with their relationships. Hammer's ex-girlfriend, Heather, happens to be Damien's crush, which creates an awkward love triangle that Hammer would just assume to avoid. His goal is to be a songwriter, and he tries to stay out of band drama and not take sides. Phil, on the other hand, is chasing the high school vixen Melissa with reckless abandon. After a falling out, Hammer collaborates with Phil's arch-nemesis on his newest song Soundwaves, which was rejected by Orion's Belt, a decision that may come back to haunt them. Meanwhile, Phil struggles to keep things together as his frontman, Brad, teeters on the edge of self-destruction, threatening to destroy everything Phil has worked towards. His dreams hang in the balance as the battle of the bands looms ever closer. Once the big day arrives, all hell breaks loose, and it becomes clear that the battle of the bands will be a war that tears at the very fabric of Phil's vision. The line between friend and foe is obscured, while Orion's Belt and the Persuaders duke it out for their shot at the big time. After Brad destroys any chance of victory, the Persuaders steal the show with Hammer's song Soundwaves, and Phil is left to pick up the pieces of his rock and roll fantasy. By the end of it all, Phil and Hammer ultimately learn that they must put aside any differences they have and stay focused on their dream.